Today's reading is from True Mother, Hakjan Moon, and Anthology number 3, part 3, chapter 2. Repay the love and grace you received from True Father. Yesterday I was told that the member had mentioned feeling empty after Father passed away and was missing him so much, and that if she could see my face, she would be strengthened. So she had communicated a sincere plea for me to come to Chonbukong. Why I'm unable to go there? I'm still in the middle of a 40-day period of preparing meals for True Father, today being the 21st day. Even while working in heaven, Father comes at meal times without fail. We have set times to offer him meals at 7 a.m., 12 noon, and 6 p.m. While on earth, he had unable to follow such a schedule. But after passing into the spirit world, he always comes on time. I can actually feel it. Every day, I converse with Father. I explain to him about the soybean pas soup and the side dishes he had enjoyed during his time on earth, and ask him to please help himself to them. Since I'm following a tradition to prepare and offer these meals to him 3 times a day, I have no personal free time. During Father's lifetime, I was never able to serve him his meals on time. And this is why I must at least devote myself to this task during this time. Dear members, at the moment of Father's ascension, I promised to Father that I would work to fulfill all that he has desired to do for humanity until my last day on earth. That is why I'm busy with these days. Aju.
Thank you so much, choir, for bringing that really nice Christmas spirit here. Because I always enjoy Christmas music. Let's give a big round of applause to our wonderful choir. Thank you so much. Yeah, Christmas is a time, really wonderful time to connect to people around us and really enjoy nature, enjoy relationship and parties and exchanging gifts and so many wonderful memories and relationship we can kind of rekindle during this time. Take good, please enjoy this time, okay? Today's reading is from True Mother's Anthology. A few days ago when I chose my Hunduke, I didn't know that today there's Reverend Busing is going to talk about that in the video. And anyway, this particular speech I choose this reading from, that is on the 21st day after Father's Ascension, Dr. Peter Kim read this speech on behalf of a True Mother at Chambakgung in Seoul, Korea. And as you see in the reading, True Mother wasn't really doing much in public right after Father's Sungwa, Father's Ascension. Then a lot of people were feeling missing true parents. They say, Mother, can you at least come to Chambakgung? Can we see you? But as you see in the reading, that True Mother was really focusing herself in attending True Father on that 40-day transition period. And that 40-day period is while the spirit is transitioning to the spiritual world. And so that time period is very important. During the time when Father was here, Mother could not serve him on time, and because Father's schedule was always very hectic, he could not keep her proper schedule. That's why True Mother was probably feeling sorry about that, and say, I want to really invest myself in serving True Father during this time. That's why Mother did not go anywhere. Even though during that time, it was really difficult time for True Mother, right after True Father's ascension. Of course, it was all throughout True Parents' life. Their life was very difficult. But especially after Father's ascension, it was really hard for True Mother. As we heard from the speech, True Mother promised to True Father when Father was leaving from this earth that she will dedicate her entire life in achieving the goals or achieving the dream True Father had. And that's why Mother is doing a lot nowadays. But in the very beginning, or maybe even now, I felt a lot of people misunderstood True Mother. Many people ask True Mother, oh, why don't you come in public? Why you are not coming out? I remember someone kind of really saying, oh, Mother doesn't know what to do. Somebody told me a few years back. And then when Mother started doing something, then they say, oh, Mother is doing too much. Oh, I don't know why Mother doing this kind of things. Like that, a lot of criticisms came. And because all over the world, the people have a lot of twisted ideas because the humanity is not according to its original plan. And in South Africa, when True Mother was there, she gave a speech. In that speech, she mentioned like this. Let me read that. Today, there are 4 great religions, and they all teach the same thing: live with goodness. Fallen human beings have said this, but their actions have not coincided with that. There is a cause for this, and we cannot eliminate this cause. And if we cannot eliminate this cause, it cannot get better. True parents understood that reason why this world cannot get rid of evil, why this world can't get better. Even though so many religions in this world for thousands of years, there is no change in this world. The world is almost going the same way. Even though God worked in this world for so many years, still you see same thing happening over and over. And because people do not understand the heart of God, people do not really live a life according to God's plan. Here, right now, our true parents are going around the world, as it started with True Father, always talking to everyone about the heart of God and inviting all of us to live a divine life. And same thing, our True Mother is continuing now because she wants to fulfill that promise they have made to God together. Even though when True Father passed on to the spiritual world, he could not fulfill that substantial chonal gug. He could not completely restore a country. Mother promised to him, I will do that. I will do that before I go to the spirit world. And Mother is continuing that every day in her life. She was here a few weeks ago. She was here. Almost a month ago. And then right after that, she went to Africa. And in that continent, she's visited 2 countries, Zimbabwe and South Africa. Then immediately after that, she went to Nepal. And we saw in that video some of those pictures and videos from those programs. And there again, she was sharing the truth from God, which God wanted all of us to know, the entire humanity to know. Because the entire humanity is in a misunderstanding about God. In fact, everyone in this world misunderstood things. The things about leadership, people misunderstood what is leadership means. People misunderstood what is love means. People misunderstood the personality of God. People misunderstood what love means, what a family means, what is parenthood means, how should be a father or how should be a mother. Everything, people have certain perception, certain kind of belief. That's why people many times try to fill in a perception the world has. People have a concept about Messiah, how Messiah should be, how a person of God should be, and all these things. I had in early time, one time when father bought a new suit, I heard some people complained by saying that how can a person of God who worked for poor people can wear a nice cloth, something like that. A few years ago, while I was in Korea for a training program, there was a day of sports. We had people from all around, all pastors and leaders from all around the world. On this day of sports, at the end of the day, right after one tug-of-war competition, actually our team won, and then one person from another country came to me, and he started a conversation after congratulating our victory, and he told, "Oh, I always wonder, like you are from India, then you just came to America, then you are not very talkative, and how do you lead such a big community? I didn't think you can do that. You could do that." Then he said, after he said that, then he said, "Well, today, but I realize you can do that." And I asked him, why? Why do you think so today? "Oh, I saw you were leading 2-3 times. I was leading like our volleyball team and our tug-of-war team. I saw you were doing really good. You were, I think what I was doing, I was kind of making big noise, yelling and cheering up the team, and then also kind of making some quick changes during that right there, because these teams were not really made planned team. Suddenly we were random people chose into a team, and then I kind of asked one person, okay, you go in the very back, and then you come middle, you, a tall guy, you come to front, like that. It was kind of some quick changes. And then he said, okay, now I felt you can lead. And then I was in a way kind of laughing inside, but I just smiled. I didn't say anything. But later I was thinking about that a lot. I shared with my family and some people. But what I felt is that people have a concept about leadership. And many people think leaders means they all have to be like, you all have to be like maybe this olden day dictator, like maybe always taking decisions by one person and then chasing people around. I felt, in fact, leadership means different things in different occasions. A leadership as part of a football team is very, very different from leadership for a business organization. And also, the kind of leadership qualities you need to have in a battle on a war front is very different from the leadership you need to have in a family to listen to your kids or make decisions together. Also, another kind of leadership you see in cheerleader teams. The kind of leadership you need as a cheerleader is very different from the leadership qualities you need to have as a leader of a worship community. If you try to do the same thing everywhere, I don't think we can bring any progress. To educate someone in a school, a teacher has to be able to understand the level of kids, how much those students understand, and then slowly bring them up. And that's not the thing you need when you're fighting a boxing. It's very different. And when True Mother started leading our movement, I felt she was misunderstood a lot. Even 2 days ago, I heard from someone that that person doesn't want to go to church because he doesn't agree with the True Mother's leadership. For him, a man has to be the leader of the movement. It's very interesting view. That's because that's the way for so many centuries, or perhaps for millennia, people fix their minds with. And that's why we do not understand. And also when, as I mentioned earlier, when True Mother do things, when we compare her with the True Father, and also we know True Father better than True Mother, probably because we know True Father through his sermons and through daily interactions he had in public. But with True Mother, we did not have that kind of time. It was much lesser compared to True Father's the interactions we had. So when recently I started using these books for my Honduke, True Mother's anthology books, and I felt a very, very different kind of love and care from True Mother's heart. Every speech and every talk True Mother gave, I could see a sense of compassion, a heart of a mother who wants to take care of everyone, not just thinking about achieving goals and supporting only the people who can probably lead in a worldly sense. Some people were, I think it was last year or before, when True Mother announced that $1 million Sanhak Peace Prize to the doctor who was taking care of refugees from some of the, I think some African countries, then people were surprised. Oh, why? That's interesting. True Mother is trying to take care of people who are in really need. And I believe that's the heart of a mother. And that is really, mothers always think that way, which we do not see always. Even a few days ago, I was meeting with the one young man. One of the things he was telling me that a lot of people put him down because he wasn't masculine enough in front of many other people. Masculine enough means he wasn't like a fighter, and he was more like a caring individual who listened, who talked, and he was telling me that from a young age, he was criticized by a lot of people that he was very, very gaily for others. But it doesn't have to be. That is because people put different frames, and it shouldn't be like that. And that's why I believe that is because of the way we express, or because masculinity get more importance in the world, people think that is the thing. And I believe right now our True Mother is trying to change that. And also through True Mother's actions, we can really see a manifestation of God's feminine love really blossoming in this world. After Father's passing, Mother had to go through a lot of difficulties. Even now, she is going through a lot of difficulties. And now, when I read many of her speeches from this book, I could see that is because we do not understand True Mother's heart fully enough. I want to really encourage all of you, please understand True Mother's heart, which is truly a mother's heart, a mother who is willing to do anything to make her children comfortable. And that is the heart of parents. Together, father and mother was trying to achieve that, but father had to go to, father 92 years old, he went to spirit world, and now our mother is continuing that. Let us try to understand that heart of our mother, and so that we can really, really work together with our True Mother. The best thing we can repay to our true Father who is in the spirit world is to support our mother, to stand together with our mother and support True Mother's activities, and so that we can truly substantialize the Chonul Gug in this world, so that there is something true parents leave behind when our true father, true mother go to spirit world. Of course, we all are really a substantiation of principle in our own life. But true father, true parents promise to God that they will restore at least one country during their lifetime. And everything we do as a movement is to fulfill that. And everything our true mother is doing now is to fulfill that. And the best thing in this chapter, what it says, the heading of this passage is, repay the love and grace you receive from true Father. The best way to repay that love and grace is by helping our true mother to realize that. True mother promised to true father the day he went to spirit world. This is her own words. At the moment of Father's ascension, I promised Father that I would work to fulfill all that he had desired to do for humanity until my last day on earth. That's what she is doing now. And let us do our best. And also, I want to encourage you to go through these speeches, which really Father talked about True Mother, and also True Mother's own speeches. And recently, True Mother also gave a lot of speeches about her own family, her own upbringing, that also for us to understand True Mother fully well and for us to have a relationship of heart with True Mother. There were several people complaining about that by saying that Mother is promoting her lineage, and that's why she is talking about her family. But in fact, it is neither of their family. Once they come together, once father and mother come together, it's totally, they are starting a God's lineage. They are not continuing either True Father's lineage or True Mother's lineage. Together they established a lineage of God, a true lineage of God they could establish. And then I had to tell this personally, to many people personally, but I thought maybe it's good to share in public. And that lineage, we are from that lineage. We are not continuing any of true parents, any of their individual lineage. We are continuing the lineage they created together, which is God's lineage. But people misunderstood. And we should not have that kind of misunderstandings. And that's why, please try to understand True Mother with your heart. Try to listen to True Mother. Try to listen to true parents with our open heart, so that we will be able to make a relationship with them, a heartistic relationship with them, so that we can stand together with them when they do things. When they do big things all over the world, we can do small things with artistic unity with them. We can do smaller things within our family, within our neighborhood, in our relationship between our spouse, within our family relationship. And those things we can do with a firm conviction that I am doing the will of God. I am together with our true parents. I am working together with God. And that way we can truly repay the love and grace we have received from our beloved true Father. And we can truly stand together with our true mother in achieving our true Father's goals and desires. Thank you so much. May God bless you.